Okay, well, thanks for coming back. First of all, hit that subscribe button, please, and thumb it up. Somebody asked how I did the 3D modeling for the lilies in the burger press, and let me show you. So this, first of all, I need to reset my dimensions here because this is something I'm actually going to make. I'm going to go 5 inches along the X and 16 along the Y, 0.83 inches thick, and it's oak. So now what I'm going to do is, when I'm here in the drawing tab, I'm going to come over here to Clipart on the bottom. Yeah, modeling, Clipart, and layers. Clipart, I'm going to scroll through these for just a quick second. I think I'm going to go with a banner. Let's, domes, objects, people, borders, no, ribbons. Let's try this one. That might be cool. And I'm going to go back to the drawing tab because I want to rotate it. So I'm going to 90 degrees, flip it 90 degrees. Boom. And I'm going to stretch this puppy out. I want to keep it approximately an inch away from the ends. So it's probably good. F9 to center. Okay. And then I'll try to get their last name in right here. Or maybe their street number here and then their last name along the ribbon if I can. Modeling tab. And then I'm going to click on this Create Vector Boundaries from Selected Components. Boom. Now I've just traced the vectors, or the outside line. I'm going to click on it, highlight it, and I'm going to go over to Toolpaths, Roughing, and I'm just going to hit OK on this, and I'm going to make sure I'm using a 1/4 inch end mill, Model Boundary, and Calculate. There is the roughing toolpath. Now I'm going to come back. I'm going to close this out. I'm going to go here to 3D finishing toolpath. See if I can get to it. Okay, so let's try something different here. Let's try, reset this, come back here. I'm going to go roughing. Well, this time we're going to try this, material boundary. Yeah, I think that's definitely going to come out better. Alright, now we'll go back over to the drawing tab. And we're going to go close that out again. We're going to go back to the 3D finishing tab. And I think it was, I'm not sure. Let's see how this goes here. Let's take off the paint. Yeah, that'll do. And then, so this is the top of the material here. This is going to work out perfect. So now what I need to do is I need to come here and I want to put their street number along the ribbon. And that is 7522. So I need to come back down to the drawing tab and I need to go to text. And let's see how this looks. I'm going to, whoa, that's a little big. Apply that. And I'm going to rotate it. 90. Boom. Now what I need to do is I need to make it a little shorter. A little bit more. Probably shorter again, a little narrower. Okay, so now, let's see if I can remember how to do this. So you click on this, edit, text spacing and curves, and then you can grab, and now we're going to slide it on over. Now, I think I might want to bring this back some. Center that again. You know what I want to do? I'm going to set a guideline. And I'm going to put that sucker right across the center. Down straight up 8. It's pretty close. I don't know why it's flickering like that. There we go. Okay, so now, boom, and I'll recenter with 9, and then I'll drag this over along here. Something like that, maybe? Let's see how it looks. Let's go to Vcarve. We'll go to this 2/10. And we're going to use a 60-degree V-bit. We won't need an area clearance tool. So we're just going to calculate. And then I will paint this black. Let's see here. Yeah, just you got to picture it without the black on the ribbon. I'll paint everything else black. The numbers black, or maybe I'll stain it. I don't know. We'll see once I get it cut out. So now let's add his name. I'll just put their last name and apply. Okay, and let's rotate that bad boy. Degrees. Center it right in the middle. Now I still need to go smaller. I don't like how the S just keeps getting closer to the ribbon. Let's try to pull this back some. I think that'll do. So let's see how the Vcarve looks on this. Now this, I'm going to have to do different because all this has been machined down already where I'm carving. So I'm going to have to start my plunge depth, or my start depth down, let's just call it 0.2, and then let's make the flat depth or the plunge depth down another 0.25. So when all said and done, this should end up being almost just under a ½ inch deep from the surface, the top of the material. Yeah, that'll do. Like I said, you just have to kind of use your imagination because I don't have the options to just paint this black, the numbers black, and then this border. So, like I said, I'm probably going to end up staining this I got to figure what I want to do, because I want the number and the name to stand out. But we'll just go from there. So anyways, that's how you do it. That's how I set up 3D toolpathing. So it's real easy. You just go to the Clipart, or you can even purchase if you want. Let's see, I don't know, I can't remember if it takes me there or not. No, you have to go there from a different place, but you can get into the Vector Limited or whatever it's called, and you can actually purchase these designs, you know, things like this. They have really cool ones. And then you go into 3D modeling, you highlight, you click on what you want to assign vectors to. For example, this. Okay, unselect these. Okay, and then you go to this thing, create vector boundaries from selected components, click it, come over, you run your roughing toolpath, then you come back, you highlight it, make sure it's highlighted again or it's selected, and then you do your 3D finishing toolpath, and there you have it. And then you can add, from that point. Just remember, if you're doing like I did with the last name Williams, you have to take into account that the material here has already been machined down roughly a 1/4 inch or so. And then it gives you an approximate, like it tells me the roughing toolpath is going to take about 1.5 hours. I generally find that's off by a little over half. That's probably going to take me 45 minutes or so. The 3D finishing toolpath is going to take 3 hours and 30 minutes, but it's probably going to take about 2 hours. It generally takes a little bit over half. And these are really quick. The numbers, 48 seconds, 3 minutes for the name. So because it's small text. But anyways, well, that's it, and I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back on the next one. We'll make this sign here, and I also have, actually, I take that back. The next one won't be this. The next one will be, I cut out 2 6-foot tall Prussian soldiers, those nutcracker looking things. I cut out 2 of those, life size, and one of my friends was going to paint them and use them as decorations for their yard. So that'll be coming up, and then eventually, not too long after I make this sign here that I just designed, I'm going to also make a water wheel for decoration for my front yard using a solar-powered water pump. And it should be a lot of fun, so hit subscribe and come back, and hope you have a great day. Till the next video, I'm out.